Imagine you're traveling the whole day, not checking your Shopify dashboard, and then you find out that you made more than $13,000. That's exactly what happened to me yesterday, because yesterday we made 9,871 Great British Pounds, which equals to 13,000 United States dollars on just one day while I was traveling to this hotel that you guys can see here in the background, because I have a concert to visit. So I was literally in shock when I woke up this morning and I checked my results yesterday, and I was like, let's make a video how to add $13,000 per day to your bank account on autopilot without doing anything, because that's exactly what I did. I did not touch the ads. I did not touch the store. I did not even check the orders, nothing. I literally checked in this morning by the results from yesterday, and I was amazed by the results. As you guys can see, we only spent 4k euros in ads on Google Ads alone, and you guys can see 9.87k Great British Pounds in revenue. I believe we even had like 300 or 400 euros in refunds, so this was a 10k plus day in pounds and $13,000 in the United States. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make $13,000 per day on autopilot. And I'm going to give you 10 steps to freedom. They're very simple and easy, but you don't need to miss them. Please make sure you watch all the 10 steps, otherwise you will be doomed to fail. Just lock in, get all the noise and get rid of all the noise, and make sure you guys are watching. So let's go to the first step. The first step is very easy. Skip Facebook, TikTok ads, Snapchat ads, etc. and go to Google. I'm telling this every time. If you're still relying on only one channel like Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Snapchat ads that's volatile like crazy, move to Google. You will have consistent results. I will show you in the last 90 days, guys. Look how this is. Look how stable. This is how consistent results should be looking like. Last 90 days, 415,000 Great British Pounds. I don't even know how many dollars it is. 550,000. That's 560k USD in the last 90 days. And look how beautiful this is. It's so consistent. No crazy drops, no crazy peaks, and like literally scaling so nicely. We started on this, like, what is this? March 6 on 1.5k, and then 3 months later, boom, we are hitting 10k days, like 8k, 7k, 8k, and yesterday 10k, which is insane. This is so consistent that it was all possible because I skipped Facebook ads, I skipped Snapchat ads. I have done like multiple millions in revenue with Facebook ads, but every time these account bans and everything that's happening there, it's terrible. Go to Google, you will have way more consistent revenue, plus it's more blue ocean because no one is teaching this and no one is literally utilizing this, okay? So that's the first step that you need to take. That's literally the first step. The second step is also an easy one. It's finding products from competitors on Facebook and put them on your store. We're literally borrowing the traffic from Facebook ads dropshippers and we put them on our store. We're literally stealing traffic. This is so easy because imagine this. People don't go to Facebook when they want to buy products. They go to Google when they want to buy products. So what we do, I just go to the ad library, and this is what I was doing. I checked, for example, loafers, because I see that people are literally buying this in the summer, and I just check what people are selling, and I can just go to their store, and I can literally copy and paste this exact same store, because they are generating traffic on Facebook, but are not utilizing Google Ads. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm literally going to take this product and put it on my store. We don't need to reinvent the wheel. We just check the Facebook ads library, what people are selling, and we put it on our store because they are only doing push marketing on Facebook. With Google, we do pull marketing. People will see, for example, let's say people see this ad. They see this ad and they're like, oh, maybe this is nice. And then they get distracted because they're on Facebook and they scroll further. But then later on the day, they're like, I saw a nice loafer. Let's find again, like man loafer. And they're going to type it on Google and boom, that's where your product is. So you're at the bottom of funnel, people are looking for your product and you catch the sale. That's exactly how you do this. So this is how you find winning products. What I then do, because of course, when you find them, we also need to validate them. We're going to validate products in Google Trends and Amazon's movers and shakers. So let's take the example of these loafers. So what we do, we go to trends.google.com and we put in loafers. I'm now in the UK. Let's see in the UK in the last 5 years. Loafers. Okay, great. Look, it's going up like very well in the last 5 years, so this is good. But now we can see when it starts to peak. When is it peaking? Every time around summertime, August, September, here, August, September, August, September. You see how consistent it is? You can literally forecast your revenue, guys. You can forecast your revenue because you know we're going to sell loafers on the store. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to sell loafers. So that's what we do. We have validated now on Google Trends that it makes sense. Now we're recording this in June. Within 2 to 3 months, people will be buying this. So this is a product that I'm going to make on I'm going to take on my store because now it's validated. You can also go to Amazon's Movers and Shakers, Amazon's Movers and Shakers. If you find this one, you can find what people are actually selling and buying on Amazon. If you want to know, for example, fashion, then we click on fashion and we can literally see what people are buying there as well. Well, the funny thing is it's in the UK, it's raining a lot. So people are buying some rainy stuff as well. But this is how you're going to do research. This is how you're going to do research. You can find so many good products in here that you can find, again, on the Facebook Ads Library. So if you see, for example, safety trainers, then you can go back to the Facebook Ads Library and find safety shoes. That's how you do this. And you steal all the safety shoes and put them on your store. This is exactly how you do this, okay? When you have found these products, of course, they need to be on your store. We're not going to do this manually. We're not going to do like crazy stuff. We use AI to list products. I have shown this app before. The name is Catalister. It will be in the description. And you guys can see I'm bulk editing like a lot of products. Like here today already, we have edited already 12 products on my store by just clicking on new batch. We click on Shopify import and we do product import, and we literally take the product that we find, this one, we can literally put the URL in here and it puts it on your store and it optimizes the title and the product description and the images completely with AI. Nothing else you need to do. One click on the button, they're on your store and completely optimized. So you're not getting any DMCA claims as well because you do everything again. New titles, new images, and new product description, which is great, and it's optimized for Google. This is a tool that optimizes your products for Google with SEO, everything in there. Link will be in the description if you guys want to use it. There's also a discount code, but I love this tool. We're using this every day. This is how simple it is. So we have it on the store. Then of course, what we need to do as well, let's remove this. Make your store feel branded and make it easy to navigate. This is where you differentiate yourself from other people's as well. I think this store is already nice. It's Ruby, New York. The name is decent. The store is very clean, but I found some nice stores as well, like this, where you guys can see men. And you see here as well all the stuff that they're doing. So here you see, for example, loafers, and I love this. This is a Google Ads store. I can literally see why they have all the hover menu. It's really clear. So if you go on men, you see all the collections because people love to buy a lot of stuff from Google. They are not buying like one pair of loafers. They're literally buying multiple stuff. They're buying a whole set. So if we click here on loafers, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is how your store should be looking like. This is so easy to make. Look how clean this is. I found another one. It's this one. It's the old money stuff. That's beautiful. It's really, really nice. This is how the store should be looking like. They have a lot of stuff ready to wear. Spring, summer, linen. Of course, they're going to sell linen sets as well. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. And this is all with AI. This is all with AI as well, which is really, really nice. So this is how your store should be looking like, and it is easy to navigate, okay? Now we have found the product, we have validated it, we have created the store. Now we need to launch your first Google Ads campaign. You make your Google Merchant Center, you connect it to the store, and now you can launch your first Google Ads campaign. And I always start with a $30 per day budget. That's always what I do. I start with 30 to 50 products on my store, launch the ads with $30 per day, and I will leave it for at least 2 weeks. I don't even think about like spending $12 and then killing the whole campaign. No, this is completely different than Facebook. Google will give you results. You just need to have patience. 2 weeks of patience because all products in the campaign will be tested thanks to Google. Google is just so easy because in the campaign, all your products are in there and every product will get some impressions. And you are only being charged by clicks, not by impression. That's a terrible thing, again, that I hate with Facebook. When people scroll past your advertisement, you're being still charged by Google because of the CPM. They are based on CPM. With Google, it's based on CPC. Per click, you're getting charged. So when people see your ad and don't click, you're not being charged. Amazing. Launch it on $30 per day for at least 14 days. So maybe you're spending $500 to get some momentum, to get some traction, but that's it. You only need $500 to really get started with Google Ads dropshipping. Or even if you think about it, $30 per day, that's only what you need. So if you have some cash flow on the side, if you have a job, if you have some cash reserves, this is amazing. This is so lean and easy to start. This is why I've been preaching it like crazy every time. And of course, we scale it every time with 20%. So the next thing that you're going to do is expand to multiple markets and test them out. I will show you guys a little bit how this looks like when I go to yesterday. You guys can see yesterday, I will blur out my winning product here, but you guys can see that I'm testing a shit ton of markets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 markets, like literally 9 markets. And this is just how easy it is. You just go to Shopify Payments and you just add multiple markets. You add it to your Google Merchant Center as well. And now you can test a lot of markets. And I only use one app, and that's this one, the T-Lab app. So the T-Lab app literally makes sure that you can push all these languages. You can literally, here you guys can see, you put on the languages and boom, it's active. Your whole store is translated to different markets. And now you can expand to all these markets with the exact same store. Which is crazy. And this is what we have been doing. If you check in the last 90 days, you literally can see when we added more markets. Let me see. You can see when we added more markets. It's literally in March where we started to expand markets. Boom, it exploded again. New markets added again and again and again. And that's what we keep doing. Test new markets every time. Okay? So this is what we do. Expand to multiple markets, test them again for 14 days on $30 per day. So don't go all in with all markets because then your cash flow maybe goes to shit. Just test one by one and make sure you leave it on for at least 14 days. Then, of course, create post-purchase upsell funnel with aftersell. This is something that I see that a lot of people are sleeping on. Me as well. I did sleep on this. And I just added it, I believe, 2 days ago. And I can show you guys, because of this aftersell the app that we did, I can show you guys. We added already 1.3K in 2 days, I believe, because we just launched it 2 days ago. But as you guys can see yesterday, we added £600, which is, I think, 1K USD, like literally only on 1 day by just having the automatic funnel active. I don't even name it. It's literally new funnel. It's the exact same funnel that aftersell recommends. Upsell 1 is most expensive in cart. Upsell 2 is multi-product upsell. Downsell 1 is most expensive cart with 30% off. So that's what they do. And you see here, 100 people have seen it. 20% conversion rate, really good. 20 people have seen it, 23% conversion rate. And here 20 people have seen it, 10% have taken it. It's insane. This is insane. This is literally free money. It works mostly on markets like US, UK, Australia, a lot of markets that use credit cards heavily. So if you're doing EU dropshipping in Germany and the Netherlands, for example, this will not work that much, but it will still work. But yeah, you guys can see it. This is really, really good. And this makes sure that your AOV is really, really high. Because you guys can see, if we go here to yesterday, we only had 130 orders with 9871 divided by 130. AOV of 75 Great British pounds. So that's, I guess, 90 euros. Really good. 95 USD. Really high average order value thanks to this app. And of course, thanks to mostly, for example, what can you do as well? I don't know if they have it as well. No one is doing this. But I have on my store, for example, in red, that people get 20% discount when they add a second item as well. It really works very, very well. So having this on your store, saying that people get 20% off when they have when they add a second item, it will boost your AOV like crazy. And higher AOV means higher ROAS as well. Okay? So I think that's step 8. Step number 9 is, of course, now we have one store up and running. I always recommend you guys create multiple stores in different markets for backup, because of course you cannot rely on one store. We know e-com can be tough And when you're doing 10, 15, 20K per day, it's always good to have multiple stores in the backup running as well. What I normally recommend, as soon as you have your 1K days profitable and the system is working, duplicate the stores into different markets. That's what I normally would do. So if you're running in, for example, your main store is running in the US, in the UK and Australia, which is good, make a European-based store as well. So you can have the euro as the main currency there. And then you're going to launch Germany, France, Italy, Spain, for example. So now you have 2 stores in multiple markets up and running. So when something happens to one store, you're not literally going to zero, because that's the most terrible thing. If your store goes to zero, that's cooked. I have now 3 stores up and running. This is my main store. The second store yesterday did 1.5K, and the third one just did 3 orders, I believe $300. So this is why we have multiple stores up and running, and I can test different niches as well. Because of course, when you only stick to one niche and the cost of goods are going crazy, you can test multiple niches this way as well. So this is how you're gonna test different niches, because it doesn't make sense if you have this kind of store and now you're gonna test pet products. That's stupid, right? You're not going to add pet products on here or home decor. So this is why I should recommend you guys to create a new store in a different niche in different markets, okay? And last but not least, if you want to learn all of this, join Freedom Achievers. You guys know that we have Freedom Achievers, and in Freedom Achievers, we teach people how to do this exact same system and how to make your first 1K day in 90 days. I think this is, to be honest, bullshit. This is way earlier. We made our first 1K day, I believe, at day 21. And I think here, for example, here, Terry, he just launched his new US store, 1K daily revenue in 21 days with his new store. This is literally how good it is. You can literally see how it picks up. You see how consistent this is. It's really, really good. And people are printing with this. Road to 1K day. So here, everyone is literally documenting his whole system. And I love this. I really love this. So we have a full Google Ads Masterclass in here. We're making a new one as well. So you guys, if you guys join right now, you lock in the price forever that it is right now. If we're going to increase the price soon, because of the new content, you guys will still have the best price. So the link is in the description if you want to join Freedom Achievers. We also do a lot of live calls, as you guys can see. So if you have any questions, for example, about building your GMC or getting it approved, Google Ads scaling system, Q&A, everything, we will be hosting every week 4-5 calls, as you guys can see. And of course, the community, you find like-minded people. We even had a crazy event in Amsterdam last as well. So we do in-person events as well. I'm really, really hyped about this community. We're the #1 community on school teaching about Google Ads dropshipping. So if you guys want to learn more about Google Ads dropshipping, first link in the description. So yeah, guys, this is actually it. With this exact system, you're going to make 13K per day, and you're going to add it to your bank account every day. And if you guys want to know how I used these AI tools to make 7 and 8K per day, you should be checking out this video. Because in this video, I explain more about the AI tool that we use to list products. If you want to see how we do that, click on that video. And otherwise, I see you in the next one.